shouldn't have said, but there it is. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be here. From the beginning. Maybe I might have changed and not been so cool, not been such a fool. Whatever was done is done. I just can't recall. Doesn't matter at all. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be here. From the beginning. Here are the chords that are needed. Some of these chords are a little unusual and have a lot of open strings ringing in them, so bear with these names. There's an A minor 9th on the 5th, a G major 13th on the 3rd, open C, a G with a B bass note on the 2nd, F add 9 on the 1st, G on the 3rd, D minor 7th on the 5th, a G9 bar chord on the 3rd, and an E11 with a flat 9 on the 2nd. Let's take a look at these chords on the guitar. You'll need this chord here, A minor 9th. I'm holding my fingers on the 5th fret. This, G major 13th I'm calling, open C. Get this G with a B bass note, F add 9 to a G here on the 3rd. Then you have this little D minor 7 here up on the 5th. Then there's a G9. And then you have this E11 flat 9. I've divided the intro into 2 sections. I'll play each section slowly and then show the tablature for the section. Here's the first section of the intro. Here's the tablature for section 1 of the intro to the song. The lines are the strings of the guitar, and the numbers on them are the frets that are played. Here's the second section of the intro. Here's the tablature for the second section of the intro. To increase speed in that arpeggiated section, it helps to do a down-up alternate picking pattern. So in other words, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The riff that happens during the verse sounds like this. The notes that are played there, I'm bending the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and then I'm hitting open 4th string, bending it again on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and then hitting open 5th string. So it's like. So let's look at how these chords fit in with that opening riff. So after the bends, then you can land on this A minor 9 here. And that first chord, I'm basically doing a downstroke and then a muted upstroke. So I'm upstroke and then muting. And then I'm hitting kind of a muted open 5th string. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my first finger, I'm just placing it here on that A note, okay, the open string here. I'm just kind of resting my first finger up against the string to get kind of a muted sound. So rather than a fully open note, you're getting that kind of sound. So I'm just touching the string, not fretting anything. It's still an open string. And then you land on the next chord, the G major 13th. And it's the same pattern, down, up. So the whole thing in its most basic form sounds like. Let's look at the picking pattern during the verses when you go to the C chord. I'm going to make a tablature of this picking pattern, but it starts off with the C chord, 5th string, 3rd string, 1st string, and back to 5th string. So it's, and then you go down to that D with a B bass note, which is, so there I'm 5th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, back to 3rd string. So it's, and then you go down to that F add 9 chord, and then it's, so it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. One more time. And then the same pattern on the G. So that's 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And then you get to the D minor 7, and it's. So what I did there was I made this little D minor 7. Now I'm 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. And then I'm hitting open 2 before I go back to the riff. Here's that verse picking sequence played slowly. But don't be unkind. It don't mean I'm blind. Perhaps it's a thing or two. Here's the tablature for the verse section. There's a little fill in the verse you can throw in on the line, but there it is. It sounds like this. But there it is. So what's happening there is, instead of doing the riff to come back, you do this little line. And then land on that A minor 9th. So that little line is 2nd fret, 4th string, open 4th string, bending the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then open 5th string before landing on the A minor 9th. And then right away I'm doing down, down, up, up on that G major 13th chord. So slowly it's, but there it is. Second part sounds like this. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be here. What I'm doing there is I'm playing that little D minor 7 shape. You see, it's all clear. And then the word clear, I'm switching to this G9 shape, bar chord. And then I'm hitting the D minor 7 one more time. You were meant to be here. And then here on this E11 flat 9 chord, I'm just arpeggiating 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm playing an E note here on the 12th fret. Just 12th fret, 6th string. Just bending it a little bit like that. And you can play it here on the 7th fret of the 5th string. If you don't want to play that full bar chord, G9, in the second part, you can substitute this little shape here. So what that chord is G9 also, but it's 4th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 1st and 4th strings, and then 6th fret, 2nd string. So it'll sound like this. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be here. The transition before the solo features a quick little riff. It sounds like this. What's happening there is I'm playing the A minor ninth normally, so in other words, and then I'm doing a quick upstroke of that G major 13th chord before I do that ascending riff. And what that riff is it starts off on the 6th string, and I'm just going up each fret up to the 3rd fret. So it's open, 1, 2, 3, and then I go to the 5th string, open, 1, 2, 3, and then I go to the 4th string, I hit open, then I go 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's happens a lot faster than that. And from there you go straight into the solo. There are 2 solos at the end of the song. One's a guitar solo and one's a synthesizer solo. The guitar solo I've divided into 4 sections, and the synthesizer solo I've divided into 6 sections. I'll play each section slowly and then show the tablature for the section. Here's section 1 of solo 1. Here's the tablature for section 1 of the first solo. Here's section 2 of the first solo. Here's the tablature for section 2 of the first solo. Here's section 3 of the first solo. Here's the tablature for section 3 of the first solo. Here's section 4 of the first solo. You can transition between solos with little harmonics. 12th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, and then little A bass line before starting the next solo. Here's the tablature for section 4 of the first solo and the transition between solos. Here's section 1 of the second solo. Here's the tablature for section 1 of the second solo. Here's section 2 of the second solo. Here's the tablature for section 2 of the second solo. Here's section 3 of the second solo. Here's the tablature for section 3 of the second solo. Here's section 4 of the second solo. Here's the tablature for section 4 of the second solo. Here's section 5 of the second solo. Here's the tablature for section 5 of the second solo. Here's section 6 of the second solo. Here's the tablature for section 6 of the second solo.